way to Iten, the home of champions, where we will spend the next 4 weeks getting ready for Berlin Marathon. We are currently at Geneva Airport, on our way to Jeddah Airport, on our way to Nairobi Airport, on our way to Eldoret, on our way to Iten.
We are just heading to the gate, C53. It's 3:30 now and our flight takes off at 4 o'clock, so we're just about to board. First flight is about 5 hours. How are your legs feeling after yesterday's race, James?
Pretty good. We had a little 5K shakeout this morning.
Yeah.
Ready to tackle the week's training.
Good. I'll put some clips in of the event that we did yesterday, Tour d'Alpage, and also we'll leave the link for the video because it was a good one. So we have boarded. Looks like James got a space spare next to him.
So yeah.
Don't speak too soon. Yep. I've got a window seat. The land of Jeddah at 10 o'clock, and then we've got a 3-hour layover before our next flight. So yeah, let's go. So we've arrived at Jeddah Airport. What's the time now? It is 10 to 11. Flight landed on time, but then it took a while to get off and get through to the other side. But our flight is delayed by an hour and 10 minutes. So it's now 10 to 11. Flight's now at 2:05, 5 past 2 in the morning. So we're just going to try and find somewhere to sit down, grab some Wi-Fi and a drink maybe. Yeah. Perks of travelling. Starbucks, always going to find one of those somewhere.
What's going on, Katie?
It's 11:15. We're at Jeddah Airport. There's very limited places open and very limited Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi actually.
Katie has been disconnected.
Disconnected from the world. It's mad, isn't it, how much we rely on our phones for things. We were hopefully going to get Wi-Fi,
Do a bit of work, watch the Diamond League.
Try and get into a lounge, watch the Diamond League. But no, we can't. But haven't got a pack of cards to play or anything like that. We're just going to have to talk to each other, James. How do you feel about that? Yeah, so I managed to get 7-Up. I can't even talk, I'm that tired right now. Some water. Yeah. Not much else we can do.
Wait it out.
Wait it out. James has gone for a meal. Oh.
Gone for a Saudi Arabian delight of a Herfe's burger. We've got some good proteins, carbs and fats to get me fueled up for this evening's leg of the journey.
And also he's paid 40 something for this, and he has no idea of the exchange rate. So this, once we get Wi-Fi, it could be £10, it could be £30, so it better taste good, eh?
I'm hungry. Travelling makes me really hungry, and of course we raced yesterday as well, so recovery must be hungry, and I'm probably not going to eat any crap like this now.
Hold on, actually, you've been craving this. Tell the story about Geneva Airport.
Well, I suppose because it's airport, you know you're going to have crap food, don't you? And as I said, we're going to eat like athletes for the next month. So I said, oh, let's get a McDonald's. Okay, we went, okay, let's just walk through here and go by the gate. There was no McDonald's past passport control. I got stitched up. So I'm not told Kate I hate her yet, but kind of hate her.
There you go. You've got your burger. You've got your chips. Let's hope you're a happy boy after this.
To be fair, this looks better than McDonald's anyway. Anyone heard of a Heffies before? Or Hefe? Heffer?
Here we go, see? All worked out in the end.
Yeah, food was alright on the plane actually, but not enough of it. I think Katie stole a good portion.
Hey, hold on. I gave you my bread roll and I gave you my chocolate. So you've got double portions.
The chocolate was like this. The bread roll was not as big as this.
Still.
Anyway, let the camera go so I can eat my food.
All right, so we have arrived. We're at Nairobi airport. Flight was a bit delayed, and then by the time that we've got through, it's now about 7:15. James is still inside waiting for our bags. I've come through to try and look at what our next way, because from here we're at Nairobi, we need to get to Eldoret, and then from Eldoret we're getting picked up to Iten. However, we didn't book any onward travel because we were going to get a coach just to really experience Kenya, but it's 7:15. Like I said, I've got half an hour to get over to the coach station, so I don't think that's going to happen. I've just gone over to check when the next flight is. The next flight's not till 6:30 this evening, so we might get a taxi. We're just looking into options now, but still just waiting for our bag, so I'll update you once I found James. It is now 10 to 9 in the morning, and we had I had a coffee, James had a Coke Zero, and we've been able to get an Uber. Yeah, not the mode of transport that we had originally had planned, but the cost...
Actually, cost-wise, probably if we had thought that beforehand, we might have just done this anyway.
Yeah. We didn't really know how much this was going to cost, but we're actually just going straight from the airport to the high altitude training centre now, and we think it's going to cost about £70 to £75. When I went to the stand about the flights were going to be about £65 each, and the flight we couldn't get until 6:30 this evening, so we're going to get there roughly by about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. So we've arrived, finally made it to the high altitude training centre here in Iten, and we've just checked into our room. We had a tour of the facilities with the general manager Edwin, who James has been liaising with on the lead up to the trip to book our room and our stay. So yeah, we've had a quick look around. We're just quickly unpacking, just kind of sort of like sorting ourselves out within the room. We're gonna lace up our trainers and head out for a short run and see what the acclimatization is going to be like, see how well that's going to pan out. And then, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock now, so we're probably going to go for a run, freshen up. Dinner is at 7, and then probably just kind of like sort ourselves out ready for a full week of training. So the plan is lots of easy running this week, because we just got to get used to lots of easy running. And with our time in Kenya before, we were here 5 years ago, not in Iten, but we were in Kenya, and the Kenyans like to say poli poli, slow down, slow down, slow, slow, slow. So taking those easy runs nice and easy. On the way in, we saw quite a few people sort of like running, and they looked fairly easy as well, but in lots of layers. That's what you'll find out here, is that even in scorching
They're in the
heat,
gym in layers as well,
yeah, we had a little tour of the gym, lots of athletes in like leggings, and it's probably like
20s.
in the 20s. So yeah, gonna quickly sort ourselves out and head out for a run. James is all raring and eager to go, and I'm waiting for signal. Here we are, about 2 minutes, well, not even that, minute into the run.
90 seconds.
90 seconds. I can definitely feel the difference in the breathing. It doesn't feel too bad just yet, but no. See how we get on. James found the goat himself.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for a run.
Only a couple of minutes in.
So, 30 hours door to door, 36 hours of whirlwind, and we are here in bed on day one.
Yeah, it's so we've been for the run earlier, which was great. You really the first run of our trip here, and James, you really enjoyed that, didn't you?
I think you really enjoyed it too.
I did, but I could just tell you were in your element. We had good fun.
It was everything that we expected for Iten would be in a 4 mile run. Like literally, Iten bingo was pretty much ticked off in one run.
One little kid was like, "Can I run with you?" So he started running with us, and
I mean, it's really just inspiring around here. You can almost like taste inspiration in the air, can't you? You can see why people come here for greatness.
So that was good, and then we headed off to once we got back,
dinner.
Headed off to dinner.
Ugali again. See, day one.
Yeah,
bingo.
Day one. Ugali. We had it last time we were here in Kenya, and James was really hoping.
It's the secret to the Kenyan success, you know. Some may say.
Yeah. So that's kind of wrapping up day one here. We're going to get an early night because James has planned and time blocked our day out tomorrow, hour by hour.
And I'm going to make sure the time blocking happens, which Katie likes to say she loves, but hates when I keep her to it. So we'll see how the day goes, but it will go well because I've planned it.
Because you planned. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching our travel day and settling into the first few hours here in, is it Iten or Iten? Iten, Kenya. And follow along as we're doing more videos. We're going to try and do as many as possible.
Keep trying to speed up, that's what I'm taking.
Okay, so as many as possible. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow for another instalment of our time here in Kenya.